Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I'd like to welcome you to tonight's edition of Yes You with Friends. And I am your spiritual thought leader, Regina L. Stillman, and I just want to welcome you to tonight's class, or I should say stream class. I feel like it's going to be a class going on in here. Like somebody's about to learn something maybe that they didn't know before. Sheila Miles, I see you. Come on in the Lion's Den. We're so glad to have you on tonight. Now, you know my friends, and I'm just going to have them come in and greet you on this fine day. We're going to start with Jabez and then go around to Rhonda, Royal Confessions, Rhonda, and then we'll get to Jonna. Actually, let's go Tyrone, and then we'll end with Jonna, after which you will be in the hands of the Royal Confessions, otherwise known as Rhonda Royal or Jonna, whichever y'all's going to take this away. I'm gonna let y'all flow with it. I'm gonna let y'all flow with it. So Jabez, go ahead. What's going on in your world?
Hey everybody, hello from Southern California. Los Angeles is sunny and warm, and I am loving the weather. Somebody told me I needed to get outside, so I went outside to just enjoy it for a moment. Usually I try to do a little bit more, but this last week has just been uh, a little a little bit. So I just been dealing with it, but I'm so glad to see everybody's faces in here today. Got Royal Confessions. Oh, just look at everybody hair today looks coiffed. Everybody looking good today. Look. um,
Yeah, Tyrone. Let's just.
right? Showing it off, showing it off. But this week has been great. It really has. It's been opportunity for me to really test myself. Finished two good books. Everybody knows when you finish a book, you get that sense of completion and you just feel good about yourself. So I got that done this week. I'll move it on.
Good. What did you read?
I read a book called How the One Armed Sister Cleans Her House. I believe it's on Oprah's book club. It's about a woman in the Caribbean and how she deals with the different trials that come in her life, including abuse, including how to raise a child and learning lessons and unlearning lessons from her mother and the things that she doesn't even know about her mother that obviously the reader gets to know through the author. It was just amazing book about resilience and how you can grow from anything. And I think the parable is, there's a woman and she's told not to put her arm down a hole because there's a monster in there that'll eat her alive, but she's too curious. So she goes on and does it and loses her arm. And the mother says, see, that's why you shouldn't do it. And she goes, well, she could still get a husband. She could still get a house. And the mother says, well, how's she going to clean it? And so the parable is how the one armed sister cleans her house or sweeps her house. I
Oh,
mean,
come on here.
so, just because you've had a setback doesn't mean you can't still sweep your house.
Okay.
I love
Come
that.
on, sir.
I
That's
love
somebody
that.
who's real.
That's an interesting twist. And I kind of got the feeling that it was something along that line. But now, where you went with the monster and don't do this and all of the warnings, and she does it anyhow. But basically, it's like even through this experience of whatever, I still have the ability to thrive, not only survive but thrive. I love that.
Hmm.
I love that.
Hmm.
Come
And
on.
yeah, I love reading, black authors. So if I will get the name of it, but if you are interested, it's a great read. It was kind of quick. Audiobooks out there too. The audiobook reader is amazing. Every time I hear somebody's accent from the islands, I light up.
I've actually thought about doing like a book club or something in the Lion's Den. And so, shoot, that would be awesome. That would be
It is
awesome.
a great book.
Come on here. Come on here. World Confessions, what's going on in your world? Yes, she's a Tor. I see you, Mel. She's not a victim. She's a victor. I see you, girl. That's it.
Right. Oh, busy week. Good week. Uh, y'all know me. I'm always excited. Did a lot. Work. Did a lot of work. Hey, but I got that big raise.
Come on.
Oh, congrats.
I know it. I was so excited
Congratulations.
because I just been
Make sure you
working hard.
tithe.
I I tied to me.
See, come on here.
Yeah. So I just been going along, barely making it, and then when they called me, and they said, your productivity is 116%. I'm like, 100 and what? I ain't done 116%, but okay, Lord, thank you. So it's exciting, and then I actually took some me time,
Good.
and y'all know I just don't do that. So
Right.
it took me some me time the last few days of the week. I just shut down and enjoyed some me time. So
Awesome.
I'm feeling good. It's good to see everybody.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, Mel's calling you Miss Arkansas still. And I really thought she was going to ask you, did Bill fix your hours?
Girl, Bill had to because I have 116%. So Bill did something, Mel. Girl, but Bill know I got that blue dress.
Ooh, the blue dress.
Stains and all.
Y'all too much. Truck driver.
We live.
Mufasa, I see you in the room. Come on in the lines den tonight. Come on. And Tyrone, what's going on with Tyrone?
Not too much. Weather here in Texas is doing pretty well. It was a pretty relaxing week outside of, just normal work and just the normal stuff that we do around here. I actually went to a really good seminar yesterday on immunity health and how we should, get our bodies back to doing what it was naturally just, programmed to do, which is heal itself.
Yes.
The presenter went on a little tangent about the vaccine and all that, so I was in my feelings for a moment, but I came around. Not saying I agreed with his tangent, but he really had some good informative information that he gave. Really about us, being knowledgeable of what we put into our systems and how we can really, compromise our immune systems by a lot of the things that we allow to be entered into our bodies. So it was a really good, informative, workshop or seminar that I went to yesterday. So that was really informative. But other than that, things are pretty normal. We're just making it around here.
Cool. You're doing what now?
We're just making it.
Oh, I thought you said mating. I was like, mating.
No. This is a Christian household.
I'm trying. I'm gonna keep it together.
This is a Christian household.
Hey, man, look, I need to clean my ears. So turn up my miracle ear. My batteries are out. Something's going on. I don't know, but y'all doing what?
Mate?
Huh?
He says a Christian household.
This is a Christian household. What happened?
Christians can't mate.
Next.
But do they tell? They may kiss, but I don't think they tell.
I think Christians do a whole lot of kissing. Now, listen, I want to inquire. So, when you said he went on a tangent, so was he pro or con, for or against vax? And I said you said you got in your feelings. What was that about?
Well, he was against it.
Okay.
And just a lot of information about how we as humans he at one point in time he said he blamed parents about the way our bodies have just been grown and developed because like from birth we start immunization on children and how that just overrides the process of the way our bodies should just naturally be able to heal itself. He used an example of like contaminating like the body of water with the Great Lakes, and then they didn't, even though fish were being mutated in the environment, that all the toxins that was put into the water impacted the fish. We didn't, vaccine the fish, and we didn't put masks on them and tell them they had to be social distance. We just changed their environment by like cleaning the water. So he used that as an example that most of us probably would have had COVID and just naturally just fought it off, or we let our bodies do that. But instead, we took the vaccine, which overrode, just changed the dynamics of our body, and it was this whole thing.
Okay.
And I felt some kind of way because I was the only Black person in there with a mask on.
Okay.
Can I ask who was supposed to put a mask on the fish, though?
Well, he was just making that example that the fish just naturally fought it all. And our bodies are naturally supposed to just fight things off. He was like, most of us probably had COVID and we didn't go to the hospital. Our bodies just fought it off. But the more toxins that we put into our body with all the immunizations and the vaccines and this, that, and the other, it just weakens our immune system. So it impacts us more now. Instead of we've just let our bodies just naturally fight it. He was like, sometimes you just have to suffer through it. But the more, at the end of the day, you may suffer, but your body is getting stronger because we do need that, that
Mel said he was smoking
bacteria.
Delta weed.
It was a mess in the beginning.
We remember that you're in Texas.
Yeah.
You're in
It was,
Texas.
but the funny thing, it was a chiropractor who was supposed to be talking about doing adjustments to the body.
Okay.
He said when you get chiropractor should be the first person you call because most
Of
times
course.
you just need an adjustment.
That sounds like a lie from Big Chiropractic.
And he was very religious. He, God was a big part of it, but it was a messy beginning. But at the end of the day, I did learn some things.
Okay, cool. And I am an advocate for chiropractic. I have to say, I was in a car wreck, many of you know, and my passengers, one was killed and the other was seriously injured. But the thing that really, really helped me when everything else seemed like it wasn't well was a chiropractor, and he was great. I mean, he was absolutely magnificent. But but at the same time, yeah, I need you to have a few seats there, just a few seats, just a few seats.
Just a few.
Thank you for sharing that. Jana, what's going on in your world, my sister?
Well, this week was good for the most part. It was pretty calm. The weekend for me was very quiet. I had some much needed downtime for like 3 days in a row.
Yes,
I
yes.
did absolutely nothing.
Good.
Nothing. Then yesterday was pretty gloomy. We've had about 6 classmates that have transitioned over the past 3 weeks or so, and there were 3 services yesterday. I think 4 of them were COVID and 2 of them were other causes. So
Wow.
that was jarring to say the least. But a lot of us had like a mini reunion
Hmm.
at one of our old spots, the skating rink in the dot. You know about
Yes.
that, Jay, and you
Slam.
too, Regina. And
Yes.
so being back there, it was welcome to the 90s, all the music from the 90s and everybody from the 90s. It was a good night. Good to see everybody. So that was really good. That kind of, a lot of those people went to the services, or we did not, but a lot of them did. And it was good to see them because we're getting
Awesome.
at that age where we're not old, but we're
Yes.
not young. So people, people are transitioning on out. We got to see each other while we can. It's interesting. Not a mask in sight. Not
Really?
one. Mhm.
And so, were you and Dwayne masked? Well,
Yes, ma'am.
hey, I'm just like,
Absolutely.
sometimes when people get around everybody else, they want to just kind of blend in and not be like
Mhm.
the odd one man out, and they just kind of go along with the flow.
No, I had to scream my name 1,000 times because it's already dark and you can't see from the eyes down. So, yeah, not a mask in sight. I thought, wow, we
Wow.
going.
And we just are burying classmates from COVID.
Yes, one of which got sick and went down in three, I think it was 2 weeks.
Wow.
She had 3 daughters, like myself. Hers were grown, but even still, that doesn't matter. And it was interesting. I thought, okay,
Wow.
get out
And
my
that
face
was
though. Hug me from a distance.
Do you all think that people just kind of feel like COVID's gone, even though now, even in this instance, we're laying people to rest, literally, but people still kind of walk away from that service with the idea like COVID's gone. This person has passed on, but at the end of the day, it's like that invincible, I just can't get it, and just going about life like nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Apparently.
that. I really think it's people who are still risk averse, but they really want to get back to a sense of normalcy to quote unquote enjoy life. I don't think that there's been really good guidance out there on how to do that. To me, it is be vaccinated if you're eligible for a booster, and of especially anybody who's immunocompromised, you want to do that. But that doesn't mean, look, if that was a skating party, I would have been there, and quite frankly, maybe I'm just Gen X enough to know that I probably wouldn't have worn a mask in that setting. Well, you have indoor, we have outdoor rinks here, but like in that setting, it might be hard to breathe in and out the heat. But then again, maybe I wouldn't be on the floor for that. be on the rink floor.
Wow.
Then again, I'm Generation X enough to not be on that rink floor anyway. Not that I'm not in good shape, but I can't get all the way down like I used to. So
Well, Dwayne's a pretty good skater. He's been skating
Excellent
for
skater.
years and years and
He's
years.
an
I told
excellent.
him, you skate all you want, you take that mask off, and I'm gonna fight you right on this rink floor.
Uh,
see,
It's going
there's a
down.
good deterrent. There is a good deterrent.
Well, I'm telling you, just in my observation, and I'm talking about literally with people that have died from COVID at the funerals and thereafter, these people are acting like there's no COVID, and I'm like, but did you not just see? Thank you, Nancy, for liking the stream. Appreciate that. Do you not know that this body stretched out that we just put in the ground had COVID, and they're just walking
Yeah.
around like it's no COVID, and that's amazing to me.
Yeah. Yeah, we had one that just died here and from COVID, and she didn't get the shot, and her kids did not get the shot. Their mom just died, and they still will not get the shot. They
Yeah.
still
Wow.
say we don't know what's in it.
I
I
mean,
mean,
What is that?
a lot of it is a lot of miscommunication because we tend to a lot of times it gets thrown out that yeah they may have had COVID, but there was some another situation going on.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, some miscommunication and people just being just tired of COVID at this point. And to me, it's careless, but yeah,
But if
I
you look
think
at
it's a
any
si-
other games yesterday, all those games were packed. Every one of them was packed, and no one went on the mask.
right, right, right.
There is a human urge for people to reconnect. But my sense is that I just can't reconnect like it was yesterday because it's a brand new day. Like I can hug you and love, and it's not for myself that I feel that I'm wearing my mask. It's not for myself that I feel like I'm getting vaccinated. It's because I still like to go to the grocery store and I'm one of those ones who's out there with the old biddies in the early morning trying to get, the early bird and like if it was just me, maybe I feel that my immune system, blah, blah, blah. But it's not for me. I do it for the other people that make contact with every day. And that's the calculation. I mean, I have a lot of empathy, but that's the calculation that I make when I say, okay, even if I feel healthy, even if I feel like I may not have it, that doesn't mean I'm not asymptomatic and still carrying the virus. So I'm still going to wear my mask and I'm still not going to cough and I'm still going to wash my hands. Y'all remember when everybody was washing their hands? I miss everybody washing their hands. I'm just saying. I miss folk washing their hands. I've been out and seen some kids, and I was like, ooh, it's like y'all just completely stopped washing your hands. Not just you didn't do it as much as COVID, but y'all just stopped. But that's California. They don't wash.
it was
No,
funny.
it's
The seminar I went to yesterday, the chiropractor explained that he does not wash his hands between every readjustment
Oh,
because one, he has a strong immune system, and he also explained that we do need some bad bacteria in our body. When we take antibiotics, we're removing all bacteria from our body. So if antibiotic can identify good or bad bacteria,
The
which we
bacteria
need,
in your body is not the same as on your skin and on your body.
but he explained that again, it was a mess, but it was something to think about.
mm-mm.
That he doesn't wash his hands between every adjustment because we do need some bad bacteria in our body to help strengthen our immune system.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
I'm just not with that vision.
Don't
I'm
knock
not.
it. Don't knock it till you try it.
Listen,
What?
if you just had a client that had MRSA and you done rubbed them up and down in this
Mm-mm.
adjustment, and then you come to me with those unwashing hands after doing your MRSA client and rub all
Mm-mm.
up and down in my adjustment, we gonna fight.
But we have to think: is this our old school way of thinking?
Look, I'm not saying it's right or
Are
wrong.
we ready to embrace what could be, the new way of strengthening our immune system to live longer lives?
Okay, you know why I don't eat at Hooters? Because them shorts are too short, and if you're digging in your shorts and you're touching my food, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You
Well,
can't put your hands where there's bacteria and then touch my food and not have a nary a wash between and expect me to not expect. Well, I don't even want the free food at that point. Like
that's the
I'm gonna need
thing.
to go and cook it myself.
Tyrone, that doctor is nasty and thick.
That's the reason I don't eat at church. You cannot play your tambourine, read your Bible, and pet your wig and think you're gonna fix my plate.
But okay, at least at our church back in the
You
day,
know,
you had to wash your hands.
my
You
saints
had to
watch
wash your hands.
But we do live in a
Did you?
country of dirty paws. We do live in a country of dirty paws, and like Mel said earlier, it didn't just start. We've always had folk didn't wash their hands, and I'm amazed. Yet today, I stop now. I don't do a lot of public restroom unless it's an emergency. It's got to be show enough 911 emergency for me to use a public restroom. And the reason why I went in, did what I was going to do, wash my hands, and folk going and coming, ain't nobody touched no water, and I just can't wash your nasty hands.
Ooh. When I see that at the airport, I just cringe every time. I'm telling everybody before you make travel plans this holiday season, if you're on a bus, if you're on a train, plane, or automobile, when you get in and when you get out, you better fully wash. And I'm talking like up to the elbow wash, like you a surgeon. Get all up in it.
Okay, Tyrone, I know you just a messenger. You just a
I'm
messenger.
just a messenger.
But at the end
I
of the
wash my hands.
we ain't buying what you selling. And that nasty doctor, he's nasty.
You ain't about to do surgery on me unless you fully scrubbed.
He's nasty. He's nasty. That's all I want to say. And you heard it right here on Yes, You With Friends. And I am spiritual leader Regina L. Stillman. Wash your nasty hands. That's
If
all I
we ever needed, could it be? Could it be? That old slimy devil, honey, he is loose in them chiropractic streets. No, sir.
And there are good bacteria. There are, honestly, your gut is full of them, your colon is full of them, your body is full of good bacteria that keep you in check. I'm not saying get rid of all bacteria, but you don't get to choose which bacteria is on your hands. That's the world's bacteria. You don't know if that's E. coli on your hands or salmonella on your hands or, gut bacteria that ain't gonna hurt you. But the fact is, it doesn't need to go from my hands inside of my body. There's already bacteria inside of my body.
I read a study once about restaurants, and they were saying in the bars on the lemons, they did a swab, and the number one bacteria on the lemons, Candida. Do we know what that is? Vaginal yeast.
Oh, God. Why are you ruining lemons? I am only taking fully unpeeled, full lemons, and I will cut them myself. I will never again touch a fully already cut lemon ever again. But that's also why I don't eat at Hooters, because I swear if you go there, you're going to get that same, what's it called?
Candidas. So listen, so this is the thing. So the workers at the restaurant go in and get a good fingerful, and then they come back and commence to cutting up the lemons, thinking that the acid off of the lemon is going to sanctify the lemon when you put it up to your mouth, or better yet, drop it down in your drink, your water, your whatever you got. Drop it all the way down in there, and child, do you know you're drinking Candida juice?
Look, I can't. Somebody's gonna be out here bottling it tomorrow. I'll guarantee it. They're gonna call it a kombucha, Candida kombucha. If I really wanted yeast in my drink, I would drink kombucha, and I don't drink kombucha.
He said Candida kombucha.
Oh, help him, Lord.
You can get it at Sam's for $15.99.
Right.
Get all the yeast you ever wanted.
Here, spray it and just put
Or at the
And Maya Angelou said about that yeast, that Candida yeast, and still I rise.
You know what?
Yes, Sheila Miles said you got lemon relations.
And lemon relations will burn.
Lemon relations.
They do burn, don't they?
Like fire shut up in your bones.
Yeah.
Or someplace else. Why are we on that number?
Take that to another level.
Jonna, we don't want no more lemons.
I will cut it myself. See, because oranges and other citrus, they have big rinds, and that's why people always said they take care of scurvy and et cetera, because they have a lot of acidity and generally are clean because of their big, although porous rinds. But if the rind's already cut, from now on, I'm gonna cut it myself. Okay. Can I go in the kitchen and get a full lemon, please? Because I'm not with it. I'm not with it.
Thunder. Listen, Mel said that's what that white chalky substance is around the lips.
Oh, Mel. Jesus.
What lips are Mel talking about?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which lips. Let's just keep it there. Amen and amen.
This is Yes You with Friends.
This is not the reboot on Friday.
Look, it's a problem.
My friends need Jesus. My friends need. Listen, I'm gonna give it to you, Michelle. Could it be? The devil. Baby, this ain't nothing but that old slimy devil. I just want you to know it's the devil. So listen, while the devil is loose, we gonna move on to Ronda. For you.
Jonna is the one that's doing the introduction.
Okay, let me back up. I forgot. Okay, Jonna, we gonna turn it over into the hands of our radio announcer, Jonna CPW, and she's gonna with the church. And I feel like Tavis Smiley. I feel like the church announcements for today. We gonna start with Jonna, and she's gonna lead you in the further scenes of this service.
Well, now that we are all completely disgusted, let's turn that thing around. We got to borrow something for reboot. We got to turn that thing around.
I think y'all killing me. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
Woo, because I am done, okay? And we haven't even got started.
Oh, Jesus.
But a while back, Salt and Pepper said, let's talk about sex. Didn't they say?
They did.
And then R. Kelly said he didn't see nothing wrong with a little bump. Well, let's leave R. Kelly out.
Okay.
My bad.
Don't do that to him. Don't do
We're
that.
gonna put R. Kelly said he didn't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
He also said age ain't nothing but a number on Aaliyah's track, but I heard.
Don't take
Moving
that.
on.
SWV and Missy said, can we get kinky tonight?
Oh!
And then the Hawkins family moaned and they moaned all night long. So we're going to, but they did though.
The Hawkins family.
So we're going to see what Rhonda got to help us cover all of that.
I began to moan and I moaned and I moaned all night long. I felt something that was vibrating in my. Okay, here we go, y'all.
Took me out.
Jesus,
What, Tyrone? You ready, Tyrone?
I'm ready. I gotta see what you got.
Hold on to your weave. Hold on to your wig.
Look, I have my co-host with me here.
What's she gonna do?
Shanna.
Hi, Shanna.
How are y'all doing?
Hey, Shanna.
Marvelous, darling. Marvelous.
So anything that we show tonight can be purchased from Pure Romance through Shanna Willis.
Come on.
Tell Shanna to come forth.
She's coming forth. Now look, without a vision, the people will perish. Without a vision in the bedroom, the relationship will perish. So look, we're gonna show you a few little things that's just gonna help you get it going. We got creams, we've got sprays, we've got lingerie, we've got little things that tickle you. We've got the ones that have the little remote control.
Oh.
Somebody can use across the room.
Tyrone, fix your face. Fix your face. Fix your face. Go ahead, Rhonda. Go ahead.
So, which one you want to start with, Sarah?
Okay. Pure Romance is a company and they empower, educate, and entertain women. We do have all kind of women stuff and we have men stuff as well. We sell lotions, like beauty products, toys, role play, bondage, lubricants, enhancements, lingerie, you name it, we got it. CBD stuff, weight loss stuff, you name it, they have it.
Everything to make you feel good about yourself.
It's a pure romance.
It's a pure romance.
I know that's right.
It's what crack. What you say?
No, he said, I know that's
I know
right.
that's right. Like,
Woo! I have a bottle right here in my hand. It's called Sensations, a woman lubricant, and it's cotton candy flavored.
that won't give you an infection?
That's why the lemons got stuff on it.
It will not cause your lips to be white and crusty.
You use enough of it.
It will not cause your lips to be white and crusty.
Use enough of it, don't watch it right, you may have a problem.
Taro, you need help. Hush. Let's hush with this.
Ooh, y'all, I am like seriously trying to hold this in. Hold my mule. Hold my mule. Yeah. Talk about packaging. Come on, market.
I do like the packaging.
Anybody have tattoos?
Tattoo?
No.
Tattoos and you use body dew, it'll make your tattoos come back to life. Make it look brand new.
Oh, I got a tattoo.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Now, Tyrone, come on through. Come through.
Ashy skin. It's just got a lot of use for some good stuff.
Now, what's the name of that lotion again? Now, y'all know I promote businesses and we push one another. So this is Sister Shanna. The Shanna, wave your hand back there. Wave your hand back there, Shanna. This is her business. This is Sister Rhonda's niece, and we supporting everybody. Now, what's the name of that lotion again? And it will bring my ears caught the tattoo, especially.
And the cracked feet.
So this lotion can bring back your tattoos and lubricate your vagina?
No, it's not a lube.
Oh. I heard
Lotion.
We
Not a lube.
Not a lube.
Okay.
It's a body oil.
Gotcha.
What does it smell like, Rhonda? What does it smell like?
It's just a light, real light fragrance.
They come in different scents.
You see how my hand is shining?
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Shine on,
Come on,
hands.
ring.
And that was just a little bit on my hand. I mean, just a drop, and that's how it's got my
You don't need much at all. Okay.
That's right. Look, any lotion that's gonna keep me from being ashy, and she said feet, so I'm just gonna tell it. Well, y'all just gonna read me like that right now. But yeah, that's me. I'm cracked feet.
In
But
the products you guys are showing, we can purchase from the website.
Yes, she's got the website in there.
Okay.
So,
Great.
so then if you're talking about cracked feet, there's some healing properties and principles to this lotion, correct, Shanna?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool.
It's one of our top sellers.
Awesome.
And I have to say, these eagle talons are probably the biggest hindrance to some intimacy, so I might have to get that in the quickness.
Come on.
It does.
Nobody wants these scratchy feet.
When I go to restaurants and I look down and they have on sandals and they're preparing my food and it's cracked.
Do you just spray them? Just give them one. Just the first taste is free because you need it.
Yeah, let me introduce you.
Come on. Come
I'm
on.
get some of that.
Okay.
The next thing is body boost. The next thing I'm gonna talk about is body boost. It's a firming cream. You got some flabby areas you want to tighten up. You put that on there. Rub it on there several times. It works.
No more flab.
I'm gonna need a bigger tube.
What you say?
I need a bigger too.
A big. You did.
Are you that flabby?
Right. Right. A brick or two. It's pretty big. Yeah, it's a pretty big size.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, are we using that for flabbiness to firm anywhere, or is that particularly like a face cream? Because I know a lot of times
No,
people are
put it
more
on your
concerned.
stomach, on your thighs, your arms.
Oh, okay, that's for everywhere.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Excellent.
just
Ooh, look at this one, y'all. This one is called a coochie.
It's
It's
called
called
a
the
what?
what?
It's
called
called
the
coochie.
Oh,
Tyrone
okay.
coochie.
Now, is this a lube?
No, Gucci is a shave cream.
A shade?
oh,
Yes, it's a shave cream, and it's also a hair conditioner also.
okay.
You said
And
Now
shaving
does it?
and hair conditioner?
Yeah, but does it also? Is it for intimate areas? Because you can't shave everywhere with every cream.
you can shave down there. Yes, you can.
Well, amen.
It's called coochie. Is that correct? Okay.
C-O-O.
Come on,
Donna,
Gucci.
you making the list.
I'm making. I am.
Are you checking it twice? Because I think I've been both naughty and nice this year. So
Hey. This one is a
Oh.
sensual amber and warm vanilla. So
Can
it's
you use that on your buttocks?
Yeah, that's what she said.
you
And
can
it,
shave.
does it just wash off with water? You need to put a razor back there.
You can put a razor. No, you need a razor. It's not.
Now, why would you get a shaving cream without for not a razor? Come on
I
now.
mean, they have shaveless shaving cream.
Oh, I see what you. No, no, I don't sound like what that is. No, and also I'm gonna need it to be like able to be applied intimately.
You put a razor back there and tear that thing all to pieces.
Well, you don't do it. You,
Oh.
you
No.
But didn't she say you can use it on your head for your hair and
Mhm.
shampoo?
No, it's a hair conditioner too.
Yeah, you don't want nothing gonna take your hair off, Tyrone.
perhaps Tyrone does, but we.
Oh, just coming out. It's like what?
Right.
I use some of that. I use some of that.
right. Here's one called Basic Thin Skin. This is sex attractive.
It's gonna smell different on everybody. It's not gonna smell the same on the same person.
Mm.
Put it on, and I just put it on.
Is that for our pheromones or whatever kind of moans you call them?
Where do you put it?
I just put it on my wrist, so wherever you want to put it, but it attracts.
Attracts what?
But honestly, is it for attracting male energy? Is it for attracting female energy? Non-binary energy?
Dogs.
It's a sex attractant. It's gonna attract whoever.
I know that's male. You
It's
might have
just
to
like
give me a
when you
bone.
pull up to McDonald's and you smell.
You like Jay? You like that gym smell?
Who's Jim?
Help us, Lord. Help us. Ooh, you put it on and it makes your significant other just attracted to you. Want to jump your bones right then.
I know that.
One reason in the house. Come on, Bishop. We in here. Come on in. And he said, now that's the question. But this is the thing, Shannon. You got to put that on in the privacy of your home. You can't put that out and then walk out in the street.
On the bus.
'Cause somebody could be in the
Somebody gonna
elevator.
jump on you.
Rolling after you like dogs in heat. You turn around. It's a whole crew of people just walking.
Go attract the dogs. Well, not the four-legged.
You just pick the one you want and go on.
Right. It's better to have choices, is what I heard.
All you gotta do is just put a little dab of do you, and that's it.
Okay, but I still think you want to do it for that special person, that special moment, that special time. Because honey,
What if
ain't
you
no
don't
telling
have a
you.
special person?
Can you now wait a minute? Let me tell you as a preacher. This is a concern I have with that substance. Because I got a feeling my prayer line's getting ready to get full. You know why? Because I'm going to be at church and somebody going to be like, but Pastor, just standing there, Pastor.
And they're gonna be ready to lay it at the altar.
This spirit of lust just came over me out the blue and I couldn't help myself. And I
Girl,
was trying to
you
stop.
don't need
but I
no
was just-
oil for that. They already doing that.
Right. Right. Just say, go ahead and go to my office and do what you gotta do. Leave an offering.
Leave an offering. That's right.
Leave an offering.
Listen,
Leave a
let me
building
tell you,
fund.
that spirit jumped off on me.
Just put it on and go on to the church.
Right. Look, they already got it at the church anyway.
Correct.
Is it sticky?
The Lord said I'd make you fishers of men.
And how long does it
A
last?
little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
So you could get flies.
I don't mean to deadpan. I don't. Come on now.
All right, the next one is a great head.
I'm scared of that.
It's for oral sex.
It's for oral sex. Okay.
Like strawberry.
It tastes like strawberries.
Okay. I had a feeling.
It will numb your throat.
You said it will numb your throat.
It will numb your throat.
Okay. It's gonna numb your.
Without gagging or whatever.
Tyrone, come back. Tyrone, come on back.
Our big sellers also.
Okay, I believe that.
I'm scared of anything that gets numb. Because you're going to feel it in the morning.
I don't want my throat
Your
numb,
throat?
but I mean, I could see the benefit, I guess.
It helps people
For who?
with acid reflux.
Oh,
If you got a
okay.
gag reflex, you're doing too much. Just kiss around it.
Ooh, help it, Lord. It says apply a pea-sized amount to the tip of the penis or to the back of the throat before oral favors.
Okay.
What else you got?
I feel like that would compromise my immune system.
Your immune system already jacked up. Next. This is vanilla O.
It's an enhancer. It's for the female.
It's an enhancer.
Okay.
On your clit. And
Okay.
you just put like a pea size on it, and it's gonna like make it tingly and where you just feel everything.
All right.
Oh.
It has like a really sweet smell. It's called vanilla frosting, I believe.
Is it edible?
Yeah. Yes, it is. It's not, you can put it in your mouth, whatever. You can even put it on you and lick it off.
Put it in my Tyrone, fix your face.
Nice.
If we can get gray head, we can do this.
You know, I shouldn't. I am like the least shame person. Like I am not ashamed. Like no, there's no shame. But I have to say, this is my first time being introduced to some of these products.
Well, that's why Rhonda wanted to do it. This is educational.
Now, this will remind me of one conversation we had when somebody said they had to take up the sheets and do all that. Remember somebody said
Yes.
That was
That
in
was First Lady
Reba.
T-Rail. First
this
Lady
is
T-Rail.
called Between the Sheets. Tell them about this.
Between the sheets is a spray you spray. It could be used as a deodorizer, but also when you have the sex and the bed gets wet, you spray it in there, it dries it up.
Well.
Is it a pre or post spray?
Outdoors.
It dries it up afterwards.
Okay.
Spray it on
You
there.
I
just
just-
need to wash your sheets.
Well, you can wash the sheets for the time being. You put it in there and dry it up.
Oh, just put a towel down.
Well, that's what she was saying. This is an answer to. We had another show on Reboot where they were saying they actually put stuff across the beds and wherever they are, and so this is an answer. This product is an answer to that, to go ahead and dry it up so you don't have to do all of that.
What's the name of it again, Rhonda?
It's called Between the Sheets.
And it comes in 2 scents.
There's an Island Breeze and a Flirt. Different scents.
Wow.
They both smell really good.
John, are you taking notes like you got a dungeon?
Just
Well,
spray
I
it
mean,
on
you
your
know.
bed, whatever.
She brought the secretary glasses today because reading is what?
And my
Fundamental.
paper.
Mental.
And my paper.
Okay. Look.
That's a masturbating sleep for a man. It's called Get a Grip.
We can't
Masturbating sleep. Oh, a sleeve.
Okay.
You put it in there. It's a sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Get a Grip. It feels funny. Ooh,
If you got a partner and you need to be away a week for work, they need to get a grip.
get a
That's
grip.
right.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
You looking, Tyrone?
Tyrone is looking real
I don't have those
confused.
Look, let me look. Keep look at Tyrone. Look. Ooh.
You know what?
Rhonda, somebody said it looks small. Pull it this way.
12 inches.
I thought this was an educational session.
12
There you
inches.
go.
Girl,
Oh, see, I think it stretches. It'll go with you.
It stretches. It stretches.
look.
There you go.
Ooh,
The
look.
top pump said inches matter.
Look.
Looks
Okay.
durable. Now, is that machine wash?
Wanda's
How
not a
do-
turtleneck.
What?
It's not a turtleneck. We get it. Stretching
Well,
it
they
out.
want to know the size.
now, does that also come with washing instructions? Asking for a friend?
It tells all. Yes, it does.
Yes. And we do
Okay,
not
good.
talk with you.
Yeah, it tells you to wash. It tells you how.
Is
to
it
put in
dishwasher
there.
safe?
Yeah, you putting that in the dishwasher.
Dishwasher. That's why you got Candida.
That is.
Candida kombucha. That Candida kombucha is gonna get you, Tyrone. It's coming for you. You ain't gonna be able to sleep without that Candida kombucha wrecking your dreams.
Look, you just go home and eat some more lemons.
Now, while you doing all of this, Shanna, do you all sell products like cleaning products along with the
Yes.
different items?
Yes, we sell toy cleaner as well.
Okay,
We sell toy totes so you can keep your toys safe.
because I think some folk need that. I think folks out there
You are
endangering.
supposed to keep your toys.
They got dirty toys.
Now, I'm so serious. I think folk got dirty toys.
They do, and that's how bacteria sets up because you don't clean your toys.
Yeah. Now, is it made of an antimicrobial silicone or?
That one is silicone, ain't it? That one's
Yeah,
silicone.
it's silicone.
That one is silicone.
Okay, a lot of those will come with antimicrobial. Just the way that the pores are, microbes have
Who's
a
it?
harder
Tall
time
Pump?
attaching.
Tall Pump said the old hand and lotion ain't doing the trick no more. No, girl, they done moved on.
No, that's old school.
It's a new day, girl. It's a new day. Okay, what's
That's why they got the enhancer too to enhance the sensations.
right.
Yes, we have a lot of enhancers. Okay.
I think.
This is
Okay.
our number one selling lubricant. It's called Euphoria. Euphoria, you can like say for instance, I put it on my finger and I wet it with that. I can go the whole day and think about it and go home and have sex again and I'm gonna re-wet just like I never got dry.
Wait a minute. Say that again. You do what with your finger?
Like, okay, let me see. I'm gonna put
You wet forever.
yeah, it keeps you wet.
I don't want no parts of that.
How do
It's
your
not. I don't think it's for your parts.
How do your parts shall flow rivers?
Living water.
Living water. Just one dab of that, and you gonna have living water.
It's wet now.
So you put a little dab on
In a
your
couple of
finger.
minutes it'll be dry. It's real wet.
Okay.
But it really.
It's real wet. See?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Like say, I'm just gonna wipe it off.
Rhonda, why you leaning over so hard?
Girl, I'm still.
That's like a slinky.
Just popping it down the stairs.
A slinky. Oh, what a wonderful toy.
See my hand is dry, she touched it, it's dry. I'm gonna re-wet it again. And it's wet again. I never
Okay. As far as lubricants go, the less you have to apply, the easier.
So
yeah, and you just need a little bit of that.
when
See,
you,
this
when
would
you
be a
wash it,
good-
when you wash it off.
Fix your face.
I'm worried
It's
about
just-
health.
It's the number one lubricant.
This would be a good one for pre and postmenopausal women.
Yes.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, that's true. That's true.
Vaginal dryness is not. You don't have to live with it.
But
There
does
are
it break down with
products.
soap?
Does it what?
Sir, yes, damn. You can wash it off. Now, come on, Rhonda. You can wash it off.
I'm trying to make sure I'm looking out for y'all. Y'all walk
Are
around,
you?
y'all walk around being wet all
Y'all
day.
ready for some toys?
Here's some toys. You ready?
It's Tyrone. Yes, let's come on.
Woo!
That one is called Opening Act.
Woo!
It is a clitoral stimulator toy, and it has and like all our toys are water resistance. They can be submitted for 30 minutes in 1 meter water, 1 meter of water.
But okay.
That one has over 30 vibrating speeds and pulsating functions. And it's a strong dry vibration.
Oh, it is strong.
Now is that one of the ones that comes with the remote, as you said earlier?
All of them come with a charging remote. I mean, no, with
Hey.
a charger. That one's not a remote.
No,
Okay.
You inserted where?
All of them come with a USB charger.
Where you need a vibration. Good vibration.
Mel said it's too small.
Mel, I promise you, gonna feel it. It got strong. I mean, it's strong on my hand.
Is that a handle?
What?
Yeah.
That's the handle.
I'm not gonna get into an anatomy class on here
You can do
today.
either one. You can do it that way, or you can do it that way.
That curve is kind of strong.
But it's, I mean, it's vibrating really, really strong. It's heavy.
She said it's like 35 different settings, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Come on, 35.
Oh, and then it's
35.
got the pulsating. Right now, it's pulsating. It's doing it and stop doing it.
It's like finding your sleep number.
Hey.
Y'all gonna have to spray some of that drought stuff on Rhonda's seat.
Rhonda's really doing something over there.
I cannot believe that you said that.
Ain't nobody paying attention to here.
I want to remind
Look.
you to get all of this from Shanna at pureromance.com. Pureromance.com. I want y'all to support my sisters for my sister.
Yeah,
For
it's
those
got my
that
hand just
We
really-
going into the holiday season.
Yeah.
Okay.
For those who are naughty and nice.
It's called the Womanizer. It's one of our #1 toys, and they sell out really fast. It's also a clitoral stimulator, but it stimulates with air. Push the button. Hold it and let it come in.
stimulates with air.
Yes. Is it on?
Now, so you need to buy that lubricant in conjunction with that because air gonna dry.
It's gonna dry you up.
No.
It's about to be real raw.
Quick. You don't need it.
Oh, it's for mostly external stimulation. That's what
Yeah.
she's saying.
It's
No, okay.
stimulated with air, and I've had people that like the reviews to be that they forgot their name, they couldn't get up and walk.
The lame are relamed. Come on.
It's an amazing toy.
Okay, wait, I'm lost. Start over.
It took somebody out. It took them out. You hear me? They lost their. Listen, that's better than crack.
Wait.
That's better than. That's better than.
If somebody forgot their name, I need to know what happened.
Yeah. Look, you ain't got to find nobody to blow on it.
It blows on your clit.
Oh my God!
You
it
think with your
blows.
credit ruined.
Blows.
That's why I said you're gonna need a lubricant with that because you're gonna dry your face out.
No, you don't.
Rhonda is caressing her face, Rebel. Rhonda is caressing her face and all her body parts.
Wanda gonna need that spray to
It's
dry that
called the
food up.
Womanizer.
That is interesting. I never heard of that.
I never heard of it either.
So
until
what
I
goes in the little circle?
Then when I finally got
That's where the air comes out, my
That's where
dear.
the air come out,
and
Tyrone.
then you
Tyrone,
it can go
But-
faster or slower.
I'm just trying
Okay.
to see why they losing their minds and can't remember their names and carrying on. I don't understand that. I'm
Well, when it's
Yeah, you know when you get all up in there, you be losing your mind. You just ain't had it done. You know who you are. Just get it. Just do it.
Shelly said that's a fan for a hot flash.
ooh. I mean, you have to. Where are you that you can use a fan during a hot flash? But yeah, okay.
Okay, so one reason wants to know, does it suction as well, Shanna?
Once you put it on there and it starts going, yes, it's gonna start doing somewhat of a suction. But before you
But it won't tear it
you
off.
already had an orgasm.
I missed the last thing you said because Tyrone was talking about tearing it off.
Oh, it's okay. I said,
Can we affirm that it will not give you a circumcision?
You ain't gonna be circumcised, child. They selling these every day. That's a lawsuit.
I'm just Tyrone.
Okay, now go back, Shanna. I'm so sorry.
oh, it's okay. Once you start putting it on there, putting it on your clit, and it starts blowing the air, you're not even gonna realize it when you start having orgasms.
Okay.
Also, it attaches and you just leave it alone.
Yeah, you just leave it
Oh,
there,
okay.
and it's gonna do the job.
You just lay on back.
Yep, you lay on back and enjoy.
Okay.
That's what's
All
up.
by your lonesome.
Or with your partner, whichever you choose.
Yeah.
Jonna, what are you thinking?
Girl, it's getting hot in here. Go on to the next.
You need some.
to
You
the
need some
next
spray.
one.
It's getting hot in here.
Girl, you need some spray.
She about to
No,
take
I'm good.
all her
I don't need no
clothes.
spray.
Right. Okay.
But you know that's not uncommon. I strip at the end of this podcast every
Anyway, right. Okay.
That one is called exposed.
Okay.
It's another clitoral stimulation, and it has very heavy vibration. It's also water resistant, 1 meter for 30 minutes, and the little ears on it bend. You can bend the ears on it.
Ooh, I can't even, the vibration won't even let me do nothing. It vibrates so hard.
You bend them for what?
To move them where you want them to go here.
Ooh, it's vibrating. I can't do nothing. Oh, okay.
Like you can move it wherever you want to move it to, or how you
Oh,
want to
you
move it.
want to bend them?
Oh, okay.
So-
I get it. I get it.
Tyrone gonna need counseling after this is over. He gonna just straight up need therapy. We gonna have to get him a therapist. He
And that
gonna
one
sue me
says-
and said spiritual thought leader
What is that far
traumatized
apart?
me.
I know exactly what's Sapphire part. Anybody?
So too. I at first I was confused and I was like, okay.
Yeah. You fill it back up wherever you need to put it. Just make it fit.
And that one has 10 functions, 3 vibrating speeds, and 7 pulses.
All right.
So,
That-
all pumps, I'm going to answer your question. I was saying, because you were saying, is this for single toy box play or with the partner? Because you're confused. But what I'm saying is there are partners that enjoy watching their partner pleasure themselves. There are
Or
people
pleasuring their partner with toys.
that are pleasuring their partner with the toys. Either way, so that's why I said that, and that's not unusual. That's not unusual at all. So that's why I said that.
Oh, I got it.
The one reason Tyrone wants to know, why do you look confused and disgusted about everything?
I'm not disgusted. I'm just confused on some things. The picture is small, so I'm, yeah.
That one is called.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do for you, Tyrone. Hold on a second, Rhonda.
y'all-
Hold it up there. Here we go. Because Tyrone said the picture is small, so here we go.
You don't have to enlarge the picture. Oh no.
Y'all feel tongue moving?
Oh my God, what is that?
See that tongue?
Oh, it is moving. Oh. It's got a little tongue in there. It's got a literal little tongue in there.
Oh, see that tongue?
Now, how's that? Was that better, Tyrone? Could you see it?
Yeah, I'm still confused on what it does though.
Jonna, you're clutching your pearls. What's wrong?
How did you see that little tongue?
I feel
I
like
don't
that
need to
little
call the
tongue would be a
paramedic.
I can see why that is a good seller, is all I'm going to say. I ain't speaking for nobody else.
That one is dual action.
Dual action.
Dual.
It's gonna, you can insert it, and then the little tongue is gonna hit the clitoral area. That's called
Oh
unwrapping.
my.
Mm.
They gonna lose their mind on that one too.
And that one has 9 movement speeds and 9 pulses and patterns of the shaft population.
And what's the going price on something like this?
That one I think is like $100.
Oh,
Okay.
I got
That's not
hands
bad.
bad. That thing going.
You want Patti LaBelle? No.
Put it back up
That sound like who's that DJ Khaled saying that he doesn't like to eat. I'm
Put
like,
it back up
nah, it's a
there.
buffet.
Put it back up there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Somebody was still trying to see it. Let me get it.
I'm sorry. Oh, y'all need me to turn it back on?
Yeah, see the little tongue there.
Y'all see that tongue in there?
It really is going to work.
That thing is like a scary. That's like a horror movie.
Ooh, Tyrone, one man's horror.
Okay, that's enough. Child. Wait a minute.
Right.
No top on ain't selling that in Target. You got to go to Shanna's store, pureromance.com. That's why she's on here tonight. She's getting her wares out there to y'all for your support. So now wait a minute. Michelle said, now what's that called? But she's asking for a friend, Rhonda. She ain't trying to find out for herself. But she just wants to know what's Unraveled.
Ooh.
That's
Paul
a
Pump
perfect
said
name.
you have a nasty blister.
You can get it on pureromance.com/Shanna
Mel, it doesn't mean anybody's being replaced. These are just enhancements.
Yeah,
People are in these days and time, they're doing enhancements.
Well, let me speak for myself. I need a replacement.
Let me say it's not just because people are being replaced. Let me put it like that. Not just because people are being replaced.
I am not thirsty.
COVID is real. I'm not trying to get all out in these streets.
I am not thirsty.
See this spoon?
Oh, I do see the spoon. I know what that was for.
It's called what?
Twilight Mood. And, ooh, girl, this thing be vibrating. Ooh, look.
I know what that one's for.
Use with just her or both.
Tyrone.
It can go over the penis. It can go over the clit. You can use it together, and everybody has different vibrating functions. It's strong vibration like all of them. Waterproof, 1 meter, 30 minutes. And that
Okay.
has three vibrating functions and 7 pulsating patterns.
Ooh,
All right.
feel pretty good.
But you can bend it and put it over your partner and use it.
Interesting.
Now, what's that one called?
Twilight Mood.
Good.
Twilight Mood.
Sheila said this is very informative and she appreciates the link. Come on. So, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. And Shanna, we appreciate you for coming on, taking your time, baby.
You're welcome. All right.
Oh, ooh, that looks like the granddaddy.
Granddaddy.
It's called Magic Touch.
Tyrone, are you scared? Jonna, yeah.
I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie.
All of my friends look traumatized.
Ooh,
It's a
look.
granddaddy. Oh, it is grand.
Let's see it again.
This is
Okay.
granddaddy.
I take it you have one.
It's called Magic Touch.
Magic
Oh,
touch.
wow.
Look.
I think I've heard of the Magic Touch, to be honest. There must be enough reviews for me to have heard about it.
Look.
Mhm.
That's how you control the speed.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Lord, I touched the wrong thing. Ooh. Ooh. Y'all hear it?
Rhonda, are you okay?
Girl, I touched the wrong thing. It went quick.
Oh, Father God, in the name of Jesus. Bring her back.
Is it hot in here or is it just California?
No, it's hot.
It's hot. John's hot. Jay is hot. Tyrone, I don't know who you are.
Tyrone put down that between the sheets. He's good. He's good. He's fine.
We got that numbing cream on.
Look, Tyrone, you can just bend it and just look.
Oh, Tyrone, you know the bend and snap? You seen Legally, what is it? Legally Blonde? The bend and snap.
None of this. He's confused. We're going to have a full session after this is over.
Right.
Your chiropractor will know, though. At least I hope. Then again, I hope not.
But his fingers are dirty.
Dirty.
He's not my chiropractor, trust me.
It's fine. You control it the same way, but it's not gonna work unless it's touching you.
Wait, what's that?
I knew I was thinking about that.
Why does Rhonda look scared to touch it?
Yeah, because I'm thinking it's a microphone.
Oh,
Just one touch.
Just one
And
touch.
it only works if it's touching. And you can
Okay.
go speed without some.
Okay.
Microphone.
It,
No touching is not gonna work. And it can be used with your partner also. It's like a wand.
yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, look at it.
Oh,
And
she
it's
said,
a
"Oh
fast-
yeah,
it's a
oh
fast-
yeah." Rhonda, Rhonda, come on back, come on back.
She you done forgot your name. Done forgot, we done already called.
They would have.
I began to moan and I moaned.
All that. Look, the Hawkins.
Finish the show, baby. We try to finish the show. I need you to come on.
I must say the packaging is gorgeous.
It really does look like a beautiful toy.
It is.
A beautiful John. A beautiful what, Jay?
Toy.
Okay.
I said toy, right?
Well, these comments, the
Another
chat,
word wanted to come out.
I can't keep up with the comments. Mel said she had that one. Yeah. Yeah, the mic check.
Yes, Shelly, she doing the mic check. She doing the mic check.
That one look like a real thing.
Now you know my girl Janet Jackson. She said, "When you get some feedback, keep going, take it higher."
Now let me say this, because one reason said he can actually, the vibration is coming through his Bluetooth, y'all.
Yeah, I was wondering if y'all can hear it.
It's coming through his Bluetooth.
This next toy is the number one toy. We call it Tom, but it's called the triple orgasm machine. All the
Triple.
women want it.
the triple orgasm for what?
I don't know, girl. I'm hot.
But they call it Tom. Get you a
Girl.
Tom in your life.
This is Tom. Oh, girl, Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Oh,
Woo, y'all look at Tom, Dick, and Harry.
oh, I see. Mm-hmm.
See, Tom?
Oh, Tom is doing a lot.
John, I can't take it.
Wasn't Tom everybody's Facebook friend or MySpace friend? Everybody needs a little Tom.
Tom said somebody gonna lose their partner when that box comes in the mail.
Oh, do they come with discreet packaging? That is a very good question.
Very discreet packaging.
Okay, hold on, Rhonda. Let me put it back up. Do it again, Rhonda. Okay, here we go. I got you up.
Can y'all see it moving?
Yes.
Why is it already wet?
See the little dogs?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Y'all see that? Oh. See that moving?
Oh.
Child.
I mean, it's really moving.
Or
I mean, I
go-
thought I was. Y'all ain't seeing nothing. That's really moving.
Oh wow.
I feel like everybody's got their best Phaedra face. They look like well constructed toys, though.
Shannon,
I'ma
you
say
about to
that.
be rich.
And especially in COVID, I ain't got time to be out in these streets. We need to send Tom right on over. Tom is a lot cheaper than another trip to the Planned Parenthood.
Tyrone, fix your face,
Oh, I'm
baby.
sorry.
Fix your face. One reason I want to know, how long was that last one you had? How long was that, Shanna?
What did you say?
How long was that one? That last one?
The inches?
You talking about how inches long?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, it is 4.5 4.25 inches, 11 centimeters.
Okay.
Girl, that thing
No,
is
hold
no,
on.
that thing is
No, I was like, no, I know math. I know some people who say that they more, but
this right here is like 6. This right here, this is probably like 9 or 10 all together.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's a big old toy.
These side comments are taking me out.
now, excuse. I'm sorry. Did we get the length? I missed it. I'm sorry. I was in my own.
6. Okay.
I was
Okay.
gonna say I don't
Okay.
think. Oh, listen, Michelle got it down. Michelle said that looked like about 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a big old toy.
Yeah.
Michelle know her business. That look about 8 or 9, y'all. That's about 8 or 9.
Now this right here, I think this is what we talked about the other day. Well, you know, the one I think that's the one that Shelly showed.
Yeah.
And so
Okay.
here's how you put it in. You know, you get it charged. So you get it charged,
Mm-hmm.
and then here's the remote.
That's called WeBuy.
Now all of your toys come with remote, correct, Shelly?
No, just certain couples toys come with remote.
Oh, some of them. And I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Shanna. I got
But
Shanna,
also
Shelly,
come
everybody.
with a USB charger.
They all come with
They're all chargeable, but only a few of them have the remote.
Got you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So
Thank
your
you.
partner can remote across the room or anywhere.
Can I remote all by myself so nobody gotta know?
You sure can. You sure can.
Give yourself a little joy in the middle of your commute.
What are you gonna
Not in the middle of your
cut me
commute.
down from?
You might be driving.
I was going to ask the same thing. Michelle was a nurse, right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
She's a
Let's
nurse.
clear that up.
She is a nurse.
She said she held penises for a living. Like,
That's
wait a
correct.
minute.
Y'all crazy. Okay, just a few little things left. Got the lingerie.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Lacy.
All different type of lingerie.
And
So
they come in even pluses.
They come in
Okay.
plus sizes, so the big girls are not left out here.
No,
Right.
they're
Now,
not.
now that's cute. Look at this. That's cute.
oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
That's actually real
cute.
nice.
Look at that. The sleeve.
And it looks like it could even work breastless for any of.
Yeah, so those are cute.
Good evening, Crazy Berry Town. Come on in. Come on in. Have a seat in the lion's den. We going for it.
Anybody, that's our show for the toys. Any questions? Y'all want help with Shanna?
Any questions?
just-
Anybody in the chat? Anybody?
Is everything currently in stock?
Yes.
Okay.
And with the supply chain issues, can people expect to receive them before the holiday?
Yes, you will. You can receive your stuff within 5 to 7 days.
All right. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. It is, and don't forget the oil. Everybody with crusty feet, that's oil.
I'm gonna order some of the oil.
Yeah, the oil is good. And you just need just a little. So this bottle will last you forever. I've had this for I don't know how long, and it's still over 3/4.
And y'all said that comes in several fragrances.
Yes, it does. And they have men and stuff that smell as far as the fragrances go,
Okay.
not just women.
Oh, cool. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, lots of stuff. Any questions?
PureRomance.com / Shanna Willis. I'm going to keep saying that throughout. PureRomance.com / Shanna Willis. Shanna Willis. Shanna, you've done a great job tonight. Thank you so much.
Shanna, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Honestly, so many people are dealing with issues of intimacy, self-intimacy, and intimacy with their partners, trying to figure out how to keep that romance, even if it is with themselves, going. And these products, I think, will really help that in a time when
Worth-
people feel very alone or lonely.
Let me turn them on. Hold on.
They want to see.
I know.
Oh,
it's
here
not-
come Tom. Let me get myself together before he gets
For
back.
Tom, come back.
Come on, Tom.
Push the up one, those are one of them.
Rhonda actually she don't know how to work it.
Shut up, Tyrone.
He's learning. He's learning.
I am learning. Look how
Oh,
they start.
Tom is going up and down. He grows and shows.
Wait a minute. Rhonda, I'm gonna take you down because I want them to see everybody. Because listen, Jonna,
I didn't know Tom was doing all of that. I mean, I saw the little tits, but
Tom is
I
working.
didn't know he was.
Tom is working.
Well, he's trying to knock something out.
He got the screwdriver. He got the
See, but-
screw.
They doing that too at the same time. Same time, both.
I'm trying to tip somebody's cervix.
Ooh, see, that's why we were all wrong on the length. It grows and shrinks and grows again. See, it's both 6 and 8.
Now, is he doing a reach and a twist?
Oh, it's a reach and twist.
It's doing it all, baby. It's doing it all.
How do you clean these? You just like spray like some like.
Well, they have sanitation products as well.
Yes, we do have cleaning spray to go with it.
Ooh, it's got little beads up in there. I see Tom. Tom's got.
Overtime. I just want you to know Tom is working overtime.
Y'all see that?
Oh, that's a good question. So
Those ridges?
I see the ridges.
Beads in there? Yeah.
Ooh, not the beads I was expecting on today's show, but I see them.
Oh,
Well, Tom gonna have folks looking for him with a flashlight in the daytime.
Yes, one reason it was rotating and thrusting all at the same time.
Yes. Doing a lot. Now, half-life on these, are they expected to be rechargeable for life for
Yes,
X amount of years?
they last a
Lifetime?
long.
All right.
And like if there's
mean, it-
something on the website that's not there, I may have it in stock. I know I do have some times in stock and they don't have it.
I feel like that is a quick seller.
Tom is COVID safe, as Michelle said. Good evening, DJ Leo the Great. Good evening, good evening.
hey.
Now listen, Shanna, this is all I want to say to you, baby. Don't break your bank. Cause some of these folk gonna buy Tom and they gonna wear Tom out morning, noon, and night every day. Tom gonna be tired. Tom gonna be broke down. Tom gonna be the rotation ain't gonna rotate and the swivel ain't gonna swivel because they gonna be on work time in just a few weeks time. They gonna bring they dilapidated, broke down Tom back to you.
The
and
beads
say-
gonna be out on the floor.
That's all I'm trying to say. Don't let these folks get your coins, baby, because Tom about to work. Tom is about to work. And when Tom breaks down, you make sure they buy a new Tom.
Right, because that's not normal wear and tear.
Yeah, you need to just go on and get you two from the jump so that
Get
you don't have
two.
that shipping time lag.
You don't want to go a week without Tom. You don't want to go a week without
Y'all
Tom.
need to pray.
Tom and Tom's brother. Take one snapshot. Take a screenshot.
Rhonda done laid them up on it. Just laid them up. She just done laid them up. And then gonna talk about, I'm hot. I'm hot.
Screenshot.
She got Tom and Tom's brother. What's Tom's brother's name? Tom and Tim. Tim and Tom. She got Tim and Tom.
But look, don't forget the junior.
I think that's Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Yeah, Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Number one up in your space.
Now, back to, he said Tom and Jerry. Listen, it's the Tom and Jerry show.
Yes. Why must he be like that? Why must he chase that cat?
Jay, what'd you say?
Well, ain't nobody's cat running from Tom.
They running too. They running to it. They gonna be running to
Look.
Tom like I want y'all to run to Jesus.
Oh,
Not everybody can handle Tom.
Now you-
Y'all look at me like I'm crazy. Some people got some shallowness. You ain't gotta be deep to get in the water.
He's a prophet.
Oh, I forgot to show this.
Tie me up tape. Now,
Oh.
I am interested. Come on, tell me a little about tie me up tape.
That looked like a roll of
I don't even
masking
have
tape.
to explain that.
Electrical tape.
Thank you. I wasn't going to have to correct somebody, but yes, electrical tape.
But what if time malfunctions and you get electrocuted?
Why he inside you?
Look, what better way to die?
Imagine somebody claiming that body.
You be coming and going.
They
at
coming
the
and you
same
all
time.
taped up. What she say?
You be coming and going at the same time.
I know that's right.
Woo!
Oh, I feel like Color Purple. How he died on top of it?
Oh, I am not.
Proof, Shanna. Is time waterproof?
Yes, it is.
Excellent.
Again, for up to 30-minute submerged for 30 minutes. Is that the one?
Yes, all of them are waterproof.
Now, the tie me up tape, can you tell me how long that roll is right there? I just need to know how much fruit you get by the foot.
49 and a quarter feet.
Oh, that'll last.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a lot of tape.
a lot of tape.
Okay.
And is it not that I have experience with them, but is it the type of tape that if you twist, it'll pop, so you can always let yourself free,
You can
just in
let yourself,
case?
yeah. It just said restrain
Okay.
your wrists, your ankles, anything you desire, your sexiest, all tied up fantasies. Wrap the tape around your partner, cut the end, and prepare for ecstasy.
All right.
Yeah, just do the thing. Do the darn thing. Just experiment.
They have everything on the website. They even have anal play toys and all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
New
lot more.
horizons.
We're not showing. It's a lot more.
Some
I know people are like, if this is what you are showing, what are you not? So now I'm curious, and I'm definitely gonna go check that
Gotta go
site.
to the
I
site.
mean, for my friends.
Check it out for your friend. Check it out for your friend. It is pureromance.com/Shanna Willis. Pureromance.com/Shanna Willis. It's in the chat there. So please click on that link and Shanna will take care. I started to say Shanna will service you, but I had to rephrase that. Shanna will. Shanna will make sure. I got to figure out how I can word this. Shanna will. I can't say that, Shanna.
She just will.
Just will.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, just will. Tyrone,
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shanna. Thank you, Shanna.
Yeah.
And is anything else you want to interject in this, Shanna, before? Thank you so much.
Yes, they do. Tall pumps,
Wait.
they have butt plugs.
Yeah. They got everything. For real,
And
for real.
those you can put on your counter.
Go out
They
there
have
to
butt plugs,
pureromance.com.
Strap-ons, vibrating sleeves, you name it, they have it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a full
Massage
service.
oils, all kind of stuff.
It's a full service. Pureromance.com/Shanna Willis. And this is Shanna that is giving us the information on tonight. We appreciate you. You've done an excellent job. Anything else that you want to interject that we need to know? Because like now, I appreciate you doing this. And I know a lot of times people are really prudish and uncomfortable around topics of such. And so, you know, I think I tried to include a little humor to help some people feel a little less uneasy, if I can say that. But this is a day and time where times are changing and people are coming into a whole nother mindset. Anything that you want to say, share to help people's anxiety level go down? Because I think sometimes some have come from a background where they've been taught so harshly in a very rigid way that they're scared of what you're presenting and what you are providing to the public. What would you say to that, or what would you speak to that?
I would say you have to treat yourself. You can't be shy, nervous. If you order something, it is discreet. Nobody's gonna know what you ordered.
Mhm.
No, and when the package comes, nobody's gonna know what it is. But you definitely gotta treat yourself. You gotta put yourself first. Everybody has sex. So it's nothing new. And also uh I do have parties. If you want to have a party, holler at me. We can do a party. I can even do an online party if you want.
Awesome. Awesome.
It's just a fun business. Any questions, just reach out to me.
That's
Hmm.
awesome. That's awesome. Panel, friends, do y'all have any questions for Shanna before we get rid of, not rid of, but before we end this show?
I just want to say that it's all about creativity. People wants to
Mhm.
be a creative in everything outside of the bedroom. Sex is creativity. That's how it all come about. It's creation. Sex is creation. This in verse talks about creativity. And so we need to put it in its proper place. If you're creating and you're doing it with a creative mind, you're thinking of different things, new things that you and your partner can do, enhance your relationship so that it's not, boring. It's not bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's something that you can come together and to be excited about, not always coming and doing the same thing. Or, okay, I'm a missionary, and then, okay, get off me and smoke a cigarette. So it's time to be creative. And we've been taught now all years that sex was bad. The people that taught us that was have more sex than anybody. We talking
Talk.
about the people in the church. So now look, if you don't have it, enjoy it.
Hmm.
All of these toys.
For creation and recreation.
Right, right.
When you were going to say recreation, I thought you were saying erection. I was like, oh, okay, but that too.
Okay.
Look, I think Tom has enough of a erection for the. Mm.
Time is powerful. I got
You
a
don't
feeling.
need an erection when you got Tom.
I'm gonna do everything.
Tom
I'm
still
gonna do
got me
it.
shaking.
I see. But this is the happiest I've seen. No, okay.
But look, Tom will save you from some bad relationships. It sounds like.
Yep.
This is true. Right. True. True. Oh, you didn't. Tom pumps. We showed Tom. You didn't see Tom.
I
Lord, are
thought
we
She
you
gonna,
bringing
she
Tom
gonna have to
back up?
rewatch. She gonna have to rewatch. I don't know if the panel can handle a
I
reintroduction to
think we
Tom.
did, Tom. Listen,
I'm
we did
really.
everything.
Woo, if I don't. Ooh, put the phone down. Hallelujah.
Tyrone, I definitely want to come to you
Yeah.
because you have entertained us the whole stream with your facial expressions. Now, I want you to just kind of walk us through what's going on inside your mind and your brain and your thoughts as you've observed tonight in its fullness. Just kind of walk us through cuz definitely we have been entertained, but I really want to know what's going on with you, sir.
Honestly, I just have overactive facial expressions. So when I'm looking at something, my face is sometimes people have to say, Tyrone, fix your face. It's just overactive pawns and my face just you know but everything, I mean, I just was just confused of where certain things went. Um but once we opened, expanded the view, I was able to say, oh, okay, that's what that looks like. So yeah, just overactive facial expressions.
Cool, cool. So then, Shanna, take somebody that doesn't know how to utilize the different toys. Is there a complete instruction that goes along with that so they can figure out what is the intent, and so they don't feel uncomfortable that I don't necessarily know how all of these are utilized? How do we deal with that? Or is that where you would come in additionally as a person to reach out to as a resource and inquire, or what is it on online? We got a good description of it. What can somebody expect? Because I'm sure Tyrone's not the only one that looked at items and was like, I have no idea where that's supposed to be used and how it's supposed to be used. So that can be a discomfort as well if you don't know. So how do you overcome that, and where do you get that information?
When you go on the website and you look up the toys, there's going to be a description on what they do and the category they fall in. And then when you get your actual package, it'll come like in a box like this, some kind of package like that. And on the back, it'll have some more stuff also to tell you about like how many meters you can put it in, how many minutes, what to do. But it's about figuring it out on your own too. Once you
Okay.
play around with it and you know get it to your liking and do it to how you feel comfortable doing it. But like I said, on the website it has very detailed description.
Excellent. Excellent.
Great.
So no video tutorials.
You can find some, yes. You can find some of those on YouTube also as well. YouTube will have a whole lot, and the website will have some too. YouTube is more detailed than the website.
That's
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you. Somebody is asking about Lube Preferences. Do you have any, Shanna, that you would recommend Lube Preferences?
The Euphoria is the number one. It's more expensive, but it's the most, like the better one we have, and it lasts a long time. We have another one that's probably like, I want to say $20. I want to say it's Just Like Me. That's one of our best sellers too. But the number one is Euphoria.
Okay, say the number one again. Rhonda, can somebody type that in the chat? Can you type that in the chat? Okay, there you go. You got the bottle. Okay.
Euphoria.
Euphoria.
And you
Euphoria.
don't need much of that at all because that one, like, you use that one time and you don't have to re-wet. You don't have to use it anymore because you're going to naturally re-wet once you get back to business.
Okay.
And that's naturally we re-wet vaginally.
Yes.
Oh, so you may need to use it again if you're doing something else.
No.
Or maybe sweat. I don't
No,
know.
you don't. You could have went the whole day and came home and had sex again if you didn't take a shower, and it's going to re-wet just like you never left off.
Now, is it a water-based, silicone-based?
Water-based.
Great.
I do want to know why your face is up so bad. The idea of it re-wetting, is that what's throwing you off?
I can lick my finger and it's going to re-wet like I never stopped doing it.
When she put it on a long time ago, it's still wet.
So when do you stop getting wet?
When you wash it off.
That's your body chemistry, Tyrone.
Okay.
Some people are just very sweaty. Some people are very moist. Oh, I
But
hate that
Tyrone
word.
said they don't squirt, so he's lost in the squirt, the moisture, he's lost.
I'm just asking. I mean,
That's cool.
you put lube on, and then if you
Wash
do
it
your
off.
do, and then you go about your day and moisture's applied, you wet again. Does it come a point where you're no longer wet from the lube? Because then I think about infection.
You can.
I'm sure with soap and water, it will come
when
off.
you take a shower.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, that's my only concern.
But that's really
I asked the
good
same thing about
product.
like makeup. I asked the same
Good
thing about
product.
makeup that you can't just wipe off and then like it lasts all day. I always think about like, but how can I remove it? Because
So-
I think
I think it's gonna be natural hygiene though. Natural hygiene, you're gonna take care of yourself. You ain't just gonna walk around 3 weeks with wet. Ooh, it's re-wet.
that's what my mind goes.
No, we gotta get hygiene.
Like in 2 days, I'm like, well, I'm wet again. Wait a minute.
That's
I'm
like that
pooping on my
doctor that
feet.
don't want to wash his nasty hands.
Look, hygiene is a complete. We need to have a whole show on hygiene,
I
huh?
need you to
Right.
do some basic hygiene. You ain't gonna walk around with
Right.
wee wet in your wee for 5 weeks.
But that can really be a huge life changer for the woman who may be experiencing hormonal vaginal
Yes.
dryness.
That's
And
right.
You can start backing that thing right back up again.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's your euphoria.
Pack it up.
Yeah, and that is
Which, by
true.
the way,
Ooh, this
That is
smells
true.
good. This cotton candy smells. Oh my god.
And what was
There've
that
been-
again?
Ooh, this one
Euphoric.
is a sensation, warm and lubricant sensation. Oh, you put it on and you rub it and you feel this gets warm.
I do
Rhonda
love a
got
good
more
one.
enjoyment than any of us on this podcast.
Right.
In case you hadn't noticed, Rhonda has gone. It's euphoric. She's gone to a whole nother, and she's licking it.
It tastes like cotton candy.
Okay. Now is that the one that numbs? Can we expect you?
Rhonda,
No.
Now your throat numb.
Rhonda, Rhonda. But in it cotton candy flavored,
Yes. Cotton
ain't
candy.
it supposed to taste like cotton candy? You said, "Oh, That tastes like. What did you think it was gonna taste like? That tastes like cotton candy. It's cotton candy.
Y'all got me cracking up.
Jonna, what are you thinking?
About the whole thing?
Yeah.
I think it was a good idea to have this show.
John needs some of that spray.
I don't need no spray, sir. I don't need no spray. I got my pencil and a piece of paper. I'm good. I think this is sexual health is a big deal, and we never talk about it, especially Black folks. We just don't.
Yeah.
And some of this tension over the last couple of years, we can get rid of it.
Yeah.
Get you a towel and some of that spray, and Tom and whoever, and
Tom to the rescue.
Go at it. I think it was a good show. I think the content was needed. It's gonna bless somebody. Somebody's gonna be blessed.
Yes.
Can you demonstrate the head cream?
Huh?
Can you demonstrate the head cream?
Yeah, I need a revisit on the coochie stuff and the head cream.
I need to know, can you still talk once your throat's numb?
I don't know.
I don't think you want to, is the point of the numbing of the throat.
And how long is the throat numb?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh.
You have to understand my brain. I start... When I hear things, my brain just goes all over the place, and I'm like, wait a minute.
I got you.
Bless your heart.
Strawberry.
It tastes like strawberry? Okay.
Well,
And what did you need to see, Jonna?
It was I think is it a
coochie?
Called coochie?
No, I think coochie, whatever, was a lotion. It wasn't a lube.
Lotion. Okay.
I think it's a lotion. Is that right, Shanna?
It's a shaving cream.
Oh, shaving.
Yes.
That's what it was. We were all...
There's a coochie right there.
And it is called coochie. I spelled it with an IE in my mind, so I'm glad you told me so I can look it up correctly.
Cool. Shanna, Tall Pumps wants to know, do you have anything that addresses erectile dysfunction?
Tall Pumps are being disrespectful.
Yes, so let me make sure I'm right.
You looking it up. Hold on, Tom. Tall Pump.
I mean, Tom can step in, with tag team. You're in. But in the same way that we talk about ED kind of regularly, we don't talk about vaginal drynesses nearly as regularly. And I think many women over the age of 40, it's been their number one concern of sexual health and intimacy.
Yeah. I agree, Jay. And it needs to have more conversation about it. And I think even the product that she's providing is just very powerful. That's why Jonna was saying, for anybody that suffers, this is a tremendous answer to that. So that and the fact that it re-wets without having to go through changes, that's marvelous. That's marvelous.
And
Tall Pumps, there's one called AMP. It's an enhancement gel. And there's one called Eli Endurance. It's a prolonging gel.
Cool.
Okay.
If they go out on the website,
these are really the prices. You all are going to be amazed at the prices of these. Some of this stuff is $20, $30. I mean, it's very inexpensive for what can help. And they got the Euphoria enhancement gel too.
cool.
That's great.
Cool.
That's great.
Shanna, DJ Leo the Great, cocktail rings. Do you guys have those? Cock rings?
They're cock.
Vibrating rings.
No, I got, but I'm saying I said that for the purpose of, but he came back. He knows what he's talking about. He ain't confused, and I know what he's talking about too. I'm just trying to fix it for we.
I was like, you ain't about to drink that down.
We are on Facebook and a lot of other things. I'm just trying to have
I got you.
another direction. But y'all know
Chicken
what
rings.
I'm talking about.
Them chicken rings.
Going out there for you if you come on back. Yes.
We have those rings. We have the vibrating sleeves. It's all under sex toys. Just go check it out.
Cool. Again, that is pureromance.com/Shanna Willis. Pureromance.com/ Shanna Willis. Y'all laughing at me, and that's cool. But I really didn't know what it is. I really did, but I was going with, and he said autocorrect. But I was watermelon and pistachios. Help! Come on here. Come on here. Come on here.
Okay.
Now, this is great. This is great. So I feel like this is very powerful, and I think again we tend to have a very what I want to say old generation of upset mindset rather that is really squeamish about talking, or reluctant, maybe not squeamish is not the right word, but reluctant to talk about sex and different things for pleasuring. Shanna, I'm glad you're in that space. I hope that you just really thrive and do well. I just want your business to explode because definitely it's in need. And I like the idea that there's anybody here, and this is Rhonda's niece. I want to say this not just because it's Rhonda's niece, but I know Shanna. Anybody here can come to you and talk about whatever it is if they needed to, and help get over whatever hurdles and challenges they might have in this area. So I'm really glad you're in this space. I really am, and I really appreciate you for sharing tonight.
Thank
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We're gonna get. I'm gonna let you guys get your last comment, and then we're out. Johnny, you did a good job introducing. Did you have a close?
I'm
okay.
good.
Okay. Anybody that came in late, you want to do a replay on this, you can go out and get the instant replay, or on demand. You can get it whether you go in Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. You can do on demand at any of those locations. Ain't no shame in your game. Please go ahead and be free, and love your body, and let others love your body. It's all well. It's all well. Jay, Rhonda, Tyrone, and okay, go right ahead.
Well,
He,
I'm
he,
gonna
he got a
say
car coming by right at that particular moment.
he on the curb.
Go ahead, Tyrone. Go ahead, Tyrone.
I appreciated Rhonda and Shanna, for bringing this to the table. You know, talking about sex is very taboo in our culture. You know, a lot of times we associate talking about sex or people's acts of sex can always a lot of times be seen as negative. But just, you know, we had a conversation amongst adults, you know, where there were toys and different things, and I mean, it normalized it. It was just, you know, we can all enhance in some area of our sexual lives. So I just appreciated that it was a great conversation amongst adults. We got some information. Please do not take my facial expressions as if I was confused. They just get overactive at times. But I thoroughly enjoyed the conversation and the information that I was able to gain.
Thank you, baby. Jay. Go ahead, Rhonda.
No, go ahead, Jay.
I was just going to say, if there's no more cars coming by, that you talked about creativity, and I just want to encourage people to really explore your own sex, your own sexuality, your own comfort level with it. And when you do find that you have difficulty, or you need someone, there are so many intimacy coaches out there that their full-time job is not to actually interact with you sexually, but just to make you feel more comfortable around it. It's one of the things in the acting community out here in Los Angeles that's actually really popular. You know, when they do a sex scene on screen, they don't just show up in that bed. There's somebody who sits there with the intimacy coach and says, what are you comfortable with? What are you not? What do you want to show? What are you not? And all of your answers are okay. So whether you are extremely experimental or if you want to take things slow, I just want you to feel comfortable in exactly who you are.
Awesome. Thank you.
Right. As I said before about being creative and the creation, we are created and we are the creation. And that's what it's all about. Sex is a creation and we need to be creative with it. At the same time, I've been talking about months and months. You've always heard me say multiple streams of income, multiple streams of income. And so when I first found out that Shannon was doing this, I didn't judge her. I didn't ask her why. I said, hey, multiple streams of income. And if she's not going to get it, somebody else is.
Mm-hmm.
So why shouldn't she be the one getting this money? Because the other people are going to get it. When I say other people, you know who I'm talking about. So why can't our sister get this money as well? Multiple streams of income. And that's what it's all about. And that's for all of us. We all need to have multiple streams of income, not just our day job. Let's have some other type of hustle on the side. It's time to have multiple streams of income. Whether it's your stock and it's your job, and then you got your little hustle on the side, multiple streams of income. Let's be creative in all ways, not just one, always. Let's our creative juices flow.
Come on.
I appreciate you all, being attentive to her tonight. And I hope that you all will go out and support her business.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Shanna to us. I appreciate that. And I know Shanna, but I didn't know Shanna was in this space. So I appreciate, I really do. This is marvelous. This is marvelous. And thank you again, Jonna. And we'll close out with you, dear.
Again, I think this was a good show. It seemed like there's some folks in this chat we need to send some of this stuff to. But
if she want to sell weed, tall pumps, that's her business, and I will support her.
And enjoy yourself. Let down. Have a good time with yourself or with your partner. It's all good. Enjoy yourself.
And I appreciate everybody for staying. I know some people may have come in and seen what the topic was and went right back out the door. I appreciate you for staying. I appreciate you for your comments and the interaction that we've had here together, because all of this is a part of what I feel like my mission is. When I talk about my mission is to deconstruct the wall between the sacred and the secular, and to bring us to a place of balance, to bring us to a place of freedom, and to bring us to a place of success. So I hope that you find the balance of sexuality, that there's nothing wrong with sex. God made it. He intended for you to enjoy it. We don't have to, as Tyrone said, we don't have to see it as a taboo subject that we cannot talk about. And I hope that we'll become more and more comfortable so that our children and those that come after can find how to come up in a normal environment where you don't have to feel that you got to go someplace and hide and do something that really God made your body to do anyway. We just got to figure out how all of this works together. I hope that you'll find the freedom for everybody that's been bound. Listen, you don't have to be bound, and release yourself from the bondage. And with that, the success, I even say to my sister, and yes, I am cool with you opting to go in this journey, in this space, and you're not going to get any negativity from me as well, my sister. You know I love you. And when I talk about success, I want to see you come to a place of success. Thank you. And thank you again. So here we go. Thank you all for coming in tonight. This has been another beautiful edition of Yes You with Friends. I love y'all. And I want you to have peace for your journey.